between these two teams.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And if you like popcorn, you better be able to eat it with your head up, because this one will be fast and furious.
Well, then you're talking about yourself, because our fans probably don't know this, but you're eating popcorn all the time during these games.
Hey, I love popcorn, and there's nothing like enjoying fresh popcorn in an arena. It doesn't get better than that.
I know. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with JaVale McGee, and it's Cook in at point guard. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Cook, the pass to Davis. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thank you, David.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
James, the pass to Cook. Davis against Ibaka. Davis finds James. Lock at 6. Green taking his time here. Here's Davis. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Two.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005, which was his second season as a pro. That's a remarkable run.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And when you look back on LeBron's first year in Los Angeles, Clark, how would you rate it?
Well, I think a mild disappointment, but remember now, before he got hurt, they were 4 or 5 games above 500, but the injuries, some other drama, really changes in the front office, instability led to a disappointing and frustrating season.
Now LeBron, after the missed 3 from Serge Ibaka. Over Lowry, that's good from Davis on the assist by LeBron. Davis has got 6.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James's career. I mean, he hadn't missed the playoffs since 2005. And amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
It's just a fast digital pass. He's the one with it. Now we have good boy. Used to be fast digital pass going around it. Now we have good boy.
Raptors trail by 4. And after shutting it down early, this was the longest offseason of LeBron's career.
Yeah, and a chance for him, guys, perhaps to recover from years of deep playoff runs. I know he wouldn't want it that way, but he'll take advantage of the fact that he didn't have to wear his body out as much as he has in the past. And criticized and counted out, you knew he'd be motivated to come back strong.
Now, here is Lowry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
And stolen by Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam. Clark, I'm going to get a little detailed here, but in terms of footwork in the post, who really impresses you?
Well, there are a number of guys, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Kevin Durant is a lethal scorer and does a lot of his work off the dribble and in transition on pull-up threes. But when he is a post-up threat, and he does get posted sometimes, his footwork is superb, absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind, big fella with feet of a ballerina. Jokic does a great job with his feet, not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant. And then I would put Kawhi Leonard outside of a big guy. I mean, he's not a big guy in terms of position, but boy, he is very efficient down in the low post when he gets it there.
Good names. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer, he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Here's Waiters following the basket by Marc Gasol. They get the rebound.
Give me that.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Two shot.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
You look at the Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West?
The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. Outside Gasol. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And the Lakers, for decades, Clark, a magnet for superstar free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, in recent years, more of a mixed bag in that regard. Whether it's the turmoil in the Lakers organization, I think that's part of it, or the prospect of playing in LeBron's shadow. A number of elite players have elected to go elsewhere thus far.
Now, here's Kuzma. Trying to get open as Davis. Kuzma, that's good.
You know, body him up all you want. It doesn't bother Kyle Kuzma. He's got great competitive spirit and skill.
Pass to Boucher. Now Gasol. Over Howard. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Lakers leading by 3. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Kuzma from downtown. Drills it from outside. Kuzma's got 5.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Outside Gasol. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Caldwell Pope against Davis. Now here's Waiters. And here is Davis. He's got 9. Powell with it. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Jared Dudley. J.R. Smith. Alex Caruso.
Nine seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Smith from deep three-point range, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We've got more NBA basketball. Marc Gasol, so appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish-speaking fans excited about his success.
It's fun. You see more fans on the stands that speak Spanish, even they're from Spain or Argentina, Mexico, whatever they're from. They support the Spanish-speaking people, and they love the game also.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
We've got Davis. He's out there with Norman Powell. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Boucher in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. That one goes. Count it.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Passes it to Kuzma. Knocks it loose. The pass to Powell. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Boucher. It's good. This game is all even. Boucher's got his first basket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Smith, and Gasol sends it back.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Shot clock at 2, and it's Smith missing. Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Hollis Jefferson passes to Davis. Outside Gasol. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Gasol's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
Kuzma kicks to Dudley. Pass to Howard. He feeds it to Smith. And he drops it in from the low post. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
Toronto calls timeout. Clark, last couple years, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge, a gigantic weapon for a lot of teams. You live by it, you die by it. Some teams can accept, though, the ramifications of a bad bad shooting night?
Yeah, I think it's too big a premium not to really overweight the three-point shot. A 50% premium on that particular field goal when it goes down. But I do like to see balance. Attacking the rim, spacing the floor. I love to see guys and teams shoot the mid-range shot as well. But the three-point shot and the way teams use it and shoot it is here to stay for sure.
For the Lakers, JaVale McGee's checked in for Howell. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Cook subbed in for Alex Caruso. Lowry passes to Anunoby. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
For Los Angeles, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Raptors. The Lakers also with a sub. Danny Green, he's checked in for Smith. That's good from McGee.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Now here is Lowry. Defense right on him, and the shot is good.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here is Cook. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game. At the top of the key, Lowry over Cook. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Dudley. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Danny Green. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Quinn Cook. The Raptors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Lowry. Over Waiters, and another basket for Toronto.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Passes it to LeBron. Back to Waiters, 18 feet out. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, LeBron's vision is second to none, and his decision-making just as good. Slick pass there.
Siakam misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. 3-pointer, Lowry. Rebound the Lakers. The pass to Waiters. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Waiters got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And he recovers it. Pass to Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Van Vliet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to McGee. 27 seconds left in the first half. Second chance shot. No good on the shot. Ibaka with some nice D.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Davis finds James. Changes up, and it's good on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got our offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 9 points, 2 block shots, and 6 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, their playmakers are showing up tonight, seeing the court well, moving the basketball. That's why they had so many assists in the first half. And they're not just relying on ISO plays to generate points.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether running the offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green out there with Cook, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Passes to Cook. The tray, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Cook's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. And Kevin, that's what made him. Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Clark, when you think back to your playing days in high school, what memories come to mind?
Well, just the fun of being able to have success all 4 years I was at St. Joseph High School in Cleveland, the way the city rallied around us my senior year when we had a chance to play for a state championship. Unfortunately came up short. The teammates and coaches and teachers that I had a chance to enjoy those 4 years with, all really fond, special memories for me.
Now here's Van Vliet. Now Lowry. Green with the rebound.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's...
That's how you attack. Wow.
Oh, man. my. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Siakam outside. Looking to end the run. He lays it in. Siakam's got 6.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Here is Cook. Loads it up for Davis.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Raptors trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now the pass to Anunoby. Siakam looking around. Clock at 4. Anunoby, good.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. 2 seasons at Indiana for OG Anunoby and the 23rd pick of the 2017 draft. Great talk about his game.
You know, NBA ready physically from day one. You know, still working for consistency with his shooting, especially at the free throw line. But I like his potential as a two-way player.
Changes. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for OG Anunoby. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. J.R. Smith's checked in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Quinn Cook. And here's Smith. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Siakam.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Pass to Gasol. Tipped away. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Caruso looking for an opening. He kicks it to Smith. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Toronto. Norman Powell comes in for Pascal Siakam. Davis is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Waiters, he's checked in for the Lakers. Smith outside. He dishes it to Davis. Pass to Waiters. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's 6 points for Dion Waiters. Gasol with it. He's got 10 inside, and he jams it with authority.
And, you know, Kevin, Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, at his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Raiders on the wing. He has 6 and finished off by Davis.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now here's Davis. Outside Lowry. The teardrop falls in. Lowry's got 8 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Here's Powell. The shot comes out, and the Lakers going the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Smith wide open, he fired, and the 3 ball is good. Smith's got his 2nd basket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
Shot.
Free throw drops for Gasol.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Lakers. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them. And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol made a total of 12 three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
And you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays.
Takes the 13-footer. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers leading by 8. There's 53 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Raiders for 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Davis kicks to Gasol. Offensive rebound. Boucher goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
How about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson.
That's all you.
34 seconds left in the 3rd.
Pick up the pace, get the 2-for-1 here.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
Waiters passes to Dudley. Davis against LeBron. And the dunk by James.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
Davis surveying the floor. Passes it to Boucher. Here's Gasol. McGee with the block. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Lakers leading by 10. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Toronto right now, on the wings, Powell and Anunoby. Marc Gasol is out there with Ibaka, and it's Davis at the 1. Five to shoot. The baseline J. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Siakam is checked in for Gasol. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Norman Powell. They double him with Siakam. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. The Lakers now. Here's Green. Plays it up and banks it in. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Davis kicks to Siakam. Now here's VanVleet. He's guarded by Dudley. Count that one from VanVleet.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Siakam misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Green. It's good. Raptors trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Cook. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And there's the pass to Ibaka. Fires from deep. Anunoby, good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
LeBron outside. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Here's Van Vliet. Sinks that one from the post.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Check in for the Raptors. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis has checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. McGee with the block.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
James. And James throws it down hard.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Raptors trail by 17. Lowry finds Ibaka. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Ibaka. And that's 10 points for Kyle Lowry. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Here is Cook. Six on the shot clock. LeBron James again. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Lowry passes to Anunoby. Ibaka right side. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Lakers leading by 17. James outside. Back to Cook. Now here's Green. He's tightly guarded. Here's Davis. Oh, that's blocked. Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Lowry. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Davis. They get it back. Back to Cook. Pass to James. Goes up again. And he lays it up and in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Here is Cook. while recovering. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. So the ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we asked. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.